It's like this game's not that hyper precise. Just
jump!
There's certain jumps that are.
Oh, I yelled that.
Char!
Whoa! The Bandicoot is back for the third and final edition of the first game, Matthew's personal favorite. So Michael's gonna jump in here first. Trevor's like making a Game Boy.
Oh, where do we start with Trevor? Where do we start? It all started in 1849. He was created in a lab.
That was the year of the Yak.
Oodabaga.
Oodabaga, as they say. So, did I mention you were playing, Michael?
I don't know.
I think so.
Michael's playing.
Michael's playing. That's why you saw the noob mistake there, losing his Oodabaga.
It's not my fault this game doesn't work.
Yeah, let's just blame the game now. We just had a game cheat, man. So those guys you can hit, yeah. Yeah, it's the ones with the spikes, Michael, that you don't want to get hit by. Did you get that with your nose?
I guess so.
Oh, that was a close jump. Do it now, go on!
Whoop. Just had to make a choice there.
I love when he gets
gonna ruin me.
incinerated. He's just like, no!
I like this level.
It's got a jamming music track, too.
Oh, you can't jump on them because they're circles.
Why do you do that?
Silly me.
You act like every game doesn't have, like, old platformers don't all have something like that. Hey man, it's better than New Super Mario Bros. Where you remember when, do you remember when sometimes you would like jump into the nose of like a Koopa or something and then
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not saying it's worse than anything else. It's just annoying. So now I just want to rush through. Rushing through isn't a great idea. Even though I'm schmoovin', my boy.
Dude, this game looks so good, especially with the 60 frames. The only thing it's missing is the power of the DualSense.
No, we can't all have the power of the DualSense now.
That's true.
Can we?
Man, if Crash did have the power of the DualSense, though, talk about a whoa!
Yeah, it'd be cool to see them do some kind of PS5 up-res or whatever. Although at that point it'll be too late. We've already played it on PC, Matthew.
Well, I've already played it on PC. But we'll probably get, I mean, listen, the DualSense, or the power of the DualSense is always worth going back to, so, you know, I mean, come on. I would say the adaptive triggers and haptic feedback alone change everything.
Gotta be kidding me! Those ones really test my patience, man.
It's not, you act like you're losing, like, you know, minutes of your time. You're losing like a few seconds. You're gonna make this harder for yourself. Oh man, that's gonna be a...
Just wanted to get him out of the way, man.
That's what it's just so funny though, is because you keep thinking, man, I gotta get this out of the way, and as a result, you keep losing, which is really what's taking more time.
Yeah, I mean, this is the way to do it, but...
No, it's not. You can not have to hold X. Don't be silly, Michael. So do you actually want to do... You actually want to play Skylanders? Oh my gosh, why did you have to do that? You're such a moron. Oh my gosh.
I I mean, do I need all the boxes? I've already lost one, so I might... Yeah, I don't really need this.
I mean, no, that only applies to some levels, but I mean, you can do whatever you
Well,
want.
who knows if I'm in that level?
Oh my gosh.
This game's taught me to not care about the boxes. I like the green slime. It's some nice slime. Some gamer grease.
Nickelodeon
Some
slime time.
No, that's gamer grease, my boy.
Are you serious? What was that?
I don't know, man.
You could have jumped from the stairs at that diagonal angle and done it like a gamer would. It's taking too much time. Hey Trevor, your level's coming up soon. Oh, I William. Gosh, I remember one of the funniest videos I've ever seen on the internet was when a guy reenacted every sound that's made in a Crash game.
Hey, did I send that to you?
Yeah. But just every Wumpa through is... Just jump from the second step there. Yeah, that's what I usually do there. Are you...
I'm not gonna get the gem. So why would I hit those?
Lives, Wumpa fruit. I was about to say you totally goofed that. There you go. All right, no rushing this time, Michael. Just cool bucket of game grease. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa!
Oh, I bet he's in that big stack of boxes. Oh well.
Good thing you have like 0 patience.
I sure don't, man.
But you gotta get those.
It's all about efficiency, Matthew. See, I missed like 80 boxes anyway.
Did I just hear? Could it be the one and only? Look at this. Look, he's knocked out.
He's got what he deserves.
He's not even like reacting anymore. It's been a long day at the office. What's up, Trevor?
Hey.
You ready to have some fun, man?
Yay.
Cortex power.
You okay, man?
I've had better days.
Is the Game Boy thing is bothering you?
Yes.
Man, that sucks.
Yeah, just, wasting my life trying to recreate my childhood.
You're not wasting. It's just hard stuff, Lick your wounds and get back in there tomorrow.
Yeah, okay. I'm about to go on eBay.
I mean, well, you could
Do you
also
hear this music track?
hire someone to do it. I do hear this track. Gotta go for that life there.
Yeah, you got it, Trevor.
Oh, got it.
Oh my
I bet if you beat this without losing a life, then the Game Boy's gonna magically start to work.
Well,
If only.
Only one way to find out, Trevor. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really know what he was supposed to do there either.
But it's just funny. It's like he was trying to fake out the machine, but the machine was like, nah, bro. No, Trevor, you don't need to go that way.
Don't need to, but why not?
I like these split level ones. I feel like they didn't exploit that enough.
Yeah. We were watching too much of that guy playing Yoshi's Story. Yeah. All right, now.
I keep thinking it's Mario. You can just jump on it.
Sure, don't ever change, man.
But honestly, how do you make that jump?
You just jump around it.
Yeah, that's a weird window. I guess jump a little bit to the right.
Yeah.
Did they put more lives in the N.Sane Trilogy?
What do you mean?
Seems like the lives are very plentiful.
I don't know.
He said plentiful.
What are you doing?
I thought it was something over there.
Why would you jump without looking?
Michael wants to go to sleep, but the embarrassment of what I'm doing right now is just keeping him up.
What? Nah, man.
I'm an embarrassment to Cottrello.
Nah, man. You are Cottrello. Right? Michael, Trevor actually is Cottrello.
That'll be hilarious.
We just wanted Michael to, feel better by giving him the coolest name.
No, the honest truth is I started using that as like a screen name.
I hate you so much for
YouTube and stuff. And then I was asking you guys what we should call our little collective. And you guys had approximately 0 ideas or feedback on anything. So I'm like, all right, Cottrello Games
Boys.
it is. Yeah, you came up with that like a year and a half into the business.
I say Gamer Boys. You guys don't like it.
The Gamer Boys? I mean, that Trevor, come on, are you serious?
Yeah.
That has to be the most generic. Like, we might as well be the video game players.
I mean, hey, that'd be the thing to hit.
All right, Trevor, amateur hour's over. What are you doing? What are you doing? Sure.
Hey man, y'all wanted me to stop making my Game Boy failure, and I'm over here now.
Yeah, man, they put a checkpoint there.
You're beating yourself up, but like, dude, that's with half of that stuff. Like, I was surprised I could put in batteries successfully into Game Boy cartridges.
So, Trevor, do you play as well when people are talking to you? As when you're talking? I would say not.
I definitely think I'm my best when I'm speaking.
Keep talking right here. You hold X on these, just so you know.
Tell me about how this green goo reminds you of Pokemon.
You making fun of Trevor?
What green goo?
All the green goo.
He's making a joke saying you always
I mean, if that was the green goo Pokemon, I would definitely mention it, but there isn't one. So, yeah.
Like when you speed it up, it's... All right, my turn. Let's see how a real gamer plays Crash. This is one of my favorite levels in this game. It's one of the first because you just start making your way into Cortex's corridors. Trevor, no, where are you going? Trevor went AFK for a second.
I wonder if people say that still. Back in the AIM days. Back in the Ragnarok Online days. Everybody remember Ragnarok Online? I do. I like the super novice class.
I wonder if jumping on top of that does anything. Get this creepy Cortex.
Yeah,
I just somehow like the original. You know, I've mentioned this to you in the past before. I know I've talked to Michael about it, but this level super in the original, especially, was so like creepy, man. It was really unnerving. Like these Cortex, like I'll have to show you guys sometimes, but he's just kind of like staring at you like menacingly. I don't know if you caught the SpongeBob reference there.
Yeah.
SpongeBob.
I love Crash Bandicoot, SpongeBob.
What? How did I miss that?
Real gamer place.
Yeah, man, it's not my fault the game cheated.
Right, you tell him, Maddie. Matt, me boy.
Sorry.
Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, 2 lives. Oh, that's a. It's just like I love how like you look down and it's just pitch black. Like,
What's down there?
Crash now.
Is that where Yoda fell in Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith? After tasking with Darth Sidious?
Darth Sidious, who was that?
Isn't that the guy? Isn't that his name? Pretty sure that's his name. Pretty sure that's his name.
Get out of here.
Palpatine was his really real name, but
Too cool for a
Sith
checkpoint,
name.
huh?
Yeah, what would your Sith name be, Trevor?
Darth Yakis.
What do you think, Trevor? I feel like that's a pretty good one.
I don't know. I've never thought about, you know, my Star Wars name.
Do you like that, Michael?
Yactus?
Darth Yakis or Yactus.
I like Yactus.
The funny thing is, I don't even say Yacht that much anymore.
Oh yeah, not anymore. Not since Matthew destroyed it.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna stop saying it just so Trevor can say it. I miss it. Yuck. I just like doing it like that. There's nothing better than when Trevor's like, Yuck!
Yeah, Trevor brings the hype. Brings the hype.
He is the hype.
Not when it becomes to, you know, correcting my Game Boy Advance.
Look, man, it's okay. That's really hard stuff to do.
Dude, I'm on.
I used to work at an Apple store repairing iPhones and stuff, and it's still like above my pay grade.
What?
I used to replace screens and batteries and yabbity yabbity yabbity.
What'd you
This
say?
stuff is hard.
What'd you say? Yabba dabba doo?
Yeah, yabbity. Man,
Dude,
whatever
can you
happened, Fred?
touch?
I would not touch that if I were you.
Good thing I'm so good at this game.
He said good thing. He said good thing I'm so lead.
Look at this.
Who is that? Is
I like how that.
that Snide? Hey Kong, danger, safety first.
Oh.
See that?
You didn't collect the blueprint, Kong.
If it was even consistent, if it was like, if you lose it all, no gem.
It's okay if levels have different identities, Michael. It's okay.
No, the game has to have rules, Matthew. I don't want to play the boss. Is this boss? No. Okay.
It doesn't matter if you don't want to.
All right, you're Cottrello.
Trevor played 2 bosses.
I gotta say, in most platformer games, the bosses are kind of a waste of time.
I love how people, I'm on eBay right now. I love how people have a make offer kind of thing. You said it wasn't a boss. This is absolutely a boss.
No, it isn't.
This isn't a boss?
No. Do you not remember
No,
this
is a
level?
Just got these big boys.
This level's actually pretty cool. It's like the only level of its kind.
This is like Temple Run, 40 years before Temple Run came out.
It's like Crash on the Run.
Yeah, gosh.
What? I heard it's actually pretty fun.
I'm sure it is. I couldn't hold my
Do you like the
attention
Sonic
for more than
one?
3 minutes. No. I mean, Temple Run is a game that you play for like 5 minutes and then you're done. Or
I don't know. I think some of them are pretty fun. I remember whatchamacallit.
I'm not gonna lie.
There was one with the Minions that was on Apple
That's
TV.
the one I had the most fun with.
Yeah, that one was pretty fun.
What are we talking about? Yactus?
Minions on the Run. It's a mobile game. Not gonna lie, that was probably
Michael doesn't like Temple Run games.
Temple Run itself is cool, but man, everything just copied it. It's so annoying.
Despicable Me? What are you talking about?
There was a game that's like it's an on-rails runner that has the Minions in it.
That's what I'm saying. The Minions. I'm like, Despicable. I've never seen that, by the way. Despicable Me. Never.
I really want to because I've heard they're really funny.
The first one's really good. The second one's okay.
Isn't Steve Carell the guy who does?
Yeah, he does a great job.
Yeah.
He's got a funny accent.
I like Illumination.
It's like a story of a supervillain sort of finding himself as a person. So it's really funny.
Why does Crash not have any eyes? Look back. It looked like he doesn't have eyes from that.
Oh, you're distracting me.
See, I'm crazy. Look at it. Like, does it look like from that view? It looks like he doesn't have like.
Sort of. There's a shadow,
pupils.
but
yeah, it look like he doesn't have pupils. I'm not crazy.
Despicable Me is cool. Also,
Michael,
Trevor,
you
that's
gotta move.
Oh, it's gonna do all of them.
Yep. He just jumped off the edge.
Trevor, you would get a kick out of the soundtrack. Pharrell does it. I'll show you one of the songs in between recordings. It's very good.
Trevor, you like it. You know Pharrell does it, really? Because you know I love hip hop, and that was a big move for Pharrell.
You like Pharrell.
Happy was the record of that year.
Well, so Happy's from Despicable Me too, but the first one, there's a banger that the movie starts with. It's so good.
Listen, I kept when I was working at.
Oh, there's my gem. Sorry.
You don't know that. It's not every level. I would say it's probably less levels than it is.
Yeah, Matthew doesn't like Michael acting like a Despicable Me. You don't know that.
Do that.
That's how I feel, man. That's how I feel.
I don't even know why you care.
I want the gems.
But you really ain't gonna get it now. No
Nearly
more
perfect,
fun.
but you died in the last 3 seconds of the level. Sorry.
Well,
I'm a naughty dog.
That's not a dog. That's like a badger or something.
Pinstripe Potoroo.
He said, "I'm a naughty dog."
Do you remember their old like company icon? I'm a naughty dog. He had like a backwards hat and sunglasses.
All right, Trevor, don't get shot. That's my advice.
Oh man. Hey, what up? What up?
But am I?
He just sprayed that in your face.
I like how Trevor's shooting shade at me. He's just like, "Oh, Trevor, you'd like it because you like Pharrell." It's like, "But you like Pharrell."
Speaking of
Pharrell.
Speaking of shooting shade.
Because Michael knows I'm a big hip hop fan.
Nope.
I mean, the music. Some of the music's just legitimately good in that movie. Same thing with they got Tyler the Creator do the Grinch.
Yep.
I mean, those songs are
Watch out!
legitimate.
Watch out!
I just
How do
like
you get me from
legitimate.
right there?
It's on my Christmas album.
Look at the Cortez one right there.
Cortez.
What's his name?
Yeah, he looks kind of weird there.
Cortex.
Cortex.
Yeah. You didn't think it was Cortez this whole time, did you?
I mean, he's getting it. It's honestly, it's probably based on Cortez.
Don't make excuses. There we go. There's the yak.
Yeah.
All right, wait, just wait. No.
I got beyond there, okay? They just don't want me to get the gem.
They just don't want to see you be great.
Correct, man, correct.
Hey!
Yeah. Come and get me. Hey, what up?
All right, just stay there. Just stay there. Oh my gosh, you're so close to. Watch out! Hey! He was punching the gun because he's out of ammo. I think the gun's fall, homie.
This is like a 20s movie.
Go get him.
Oh my gosh.
It's like Scarface.
Watch out! Watch out!
That's
right.
what this is.
What happened?
You guys not getting the reference?
Oh, I knew that.
I haven't even seen that movie.
How have you not seen that? Oh, we'll talk about that at another time.
I've missed every very important film.
Right,
Yeah, that's what you call a classic.
Except for the pop ones.
All right, so you can stay there. He's gonna come back across the middle.
Have you seen the Lizzie McGuire movie?
No.
See, you should be ashamed. Get out of my apartment.
You should be ashamed of it. I don't know.
That movie was
I haven't
great,
seen that
man.
one either, Trevor.
That
Trevor,
movie was
watch out,
great.
watch out. All right, go get him.
When they were in Italy for a field trip.
All I know is that there's a character named Gordo, and people used to use the meme of the Gordos from Kirby, and they'd be like, "You got Gordoned."
That's funny.
Yeah,
I like the Lizzie McGuire show. It was funny.
Watch out, watch out.
I bet it was.
He's gonna reload down.
I like how
you
they
might not
had
have enough time to, okay.
they superimposed a cartoon character into real life. That's fun.
Yeah,
It's like a,
Go get him.
That and Even Stevens were my joint.
it's kind of like a very low budget version of Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
You saw the thing from the ceiling hit him?
The light.
You so wise guy, huh?
Yeah.
I suppose you are.
All right, what do we what do I got coming up here? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Michael,
the high road.
Michael's getting sleepy. I want to shake him awake. Wake up! Wake up!
Look, man, summer break is it's not much of a break for everyone else.
You said summer
You
break.
see how there's a secret path back here?
He said summer break is upon us.
It's it's not a break for parents. I'm tired, but I'm having fun. Showing my kids the Mario Odyssey game. My kid loves dinosaurs. My little boy.
He's just like his uncle.
And I just never showed him the T-Rex in Mario Odyssey, but I made that his profile icon in the Switch. And so he's like, I want the dinosaur with the Mario.
What do you think this turtle's
Let me
name
show you
is?
that.
Kelvin.
Keith.
Why Keith? Oh, that's the funniest thing ever. It was an episode of this show that was like, what is the ugliest name that has ever been created?
Yeah.
Keith. That is not though. Keith,
Oh, darn it.
Keith ain't that bad. I would say like what do I think is the kind of funny sounding name?
There's some names that would sound like almost out of place for younger people, like maybe like a 5-year-old.
Bob is like
a 20-year-old Gertrude.
Or like
Gertrude sounds like a name you get when you reach age 60.
or a 10-year-old Doris. Like whoever named you Doris. Babe.
Well, you just go with Dory at 10. You know.
Nah, her name is Doris. Nobody calls her Dory. Her name is Doris.
I'm just saying, Dory.
You see, he's trying to freestyle it. No, Mike, you're Doris.
Bill.
William.
Maximilian Pegasus.
This is how you do the road to nowhere.
No, Scott.
Oh,
It's
Scott's fine.
Scott's funny to me.
No, yeah, I mean, there's those funny, like, staple names that are a little overused, and as someone named Michael, I totally understand.
I mean, but Michael is cool.
I used to have, like, 5 Michaels in every class. There's always a fight to see, they'd only let one out of the classroom.
Fight for supremacy. That's why I've always gone by Matthew, because every Matthew goes by Matt. That's literally the only reason I ever, like, say my name is Matthew. But a lot of people still call me Matt anyway.
Yeah, they just do that, like they know you. Or they call me Mike, and I'm like, man. But Michael's a terrible name too, because like no matter what I accomplish in life, I'm never gonna be
this run.
I'm never gonna be like I'll always be the 3000th Michael you'll see in the Google search.
I mean, but Michael's pretty cool though. Like,
I'm just saying that's how it is.
And I'm somebody who like, I'm such a nerd. I'm like, oh, Ninja Turtles, Michelangelo, come on. Hey,
Speaking of Ninja
Turtle power,
Dude, I'm so pumped for that.
Oh yeah.
That is it a remake? Is it a sequel?
I have no idea, but it's gonna be excellent. My childhood will be fulfilled. That's a fact.
You watch Turtles?
As a kid, I watched the movies and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Oh, the real life one where they eat pizza and they look really scary.
Oh, that'd be funny if that's what these turtles were named, Trevor, like Michelangelo. Or...
Leonardo.
Have you guys seen the comic panel of Raphael talking to Batman? He's like, they killed my parents, Raph.
That's funny.
Nope.
It's
That's a weird one.
this might work.
Those like mushroom levels are cool.
And I just got another Game Boy. Hey,
There you go.
just
Trevor.
like
Dude,
that.
I just pay someone modded.
Yeah, but like I said, I think I need to get a new Game Boy period because I think I messed up the motherboard of my Game Boy, so I just need a whole nother Game Boy host. Hey, what's his name? Is that Leonardo? Michelangelo? Which one are you, Mike? Are you gonna be Michelangelo?
I just want to know what's the criteria. What's the criteria?
It's if
Are
you're
you still-
playing or not.
Are you
Honestly.
Are you still mad about the gym? I'm asking you about turtles.
I'm mad.
Listen, Mike, are you gonna get Shining Pearl or Brilliant Diamond? That's the real question. Yeah.
Ooh, the
Michael
slippery,
is
the
such,
slippery
Michael is
climb.
such a sellout. He's still gonna buy that poor excuse of a Pokemon game, even though he doesn't approve of it. You should be ashamed. Ashamed.
I am ashamed.
Oh man,
Regret.
Believe you me, I'm ashamed of myself.
Regret.
dude, I love the music for these levels.
Now, Project Arceus, when that comes out, I'll buy 2 of them. Do you think it's fair for people to say, "Oh, are they Breath of the Wildizing these things?" That people ask that about the new Horizon game that's going to come out. Are they Breath?
What people should ask is, did they Minecraftize Zelda and Elder Scrolls Eyes, The Legend of Zelda?
Dude, look at
before-
that guy.
Can I get him?
Wait,
Yeah.
when was Minecraft ever like Breath of the Wild?
Minecraft definitely inspired Breath of the Wild. I mean, Breath of the Wild is like, it's definitely like a trailblazer in a lot of ways, but like, you know, without Assassin's Creed and Minecraft and Elder Scrolls and everything that sort of built the idea of what makes Breath of the Wild, it would never would have happened.
Man,
Michael.
you should try to get all the crates on this one. See if you get a gem. You know, might just be the time.
I've given up on gems.
You stepping on toes, huh? Stepping on fingers.
Do you not see those guys? They try to grab you.
Hey man, listen, little Bandicoot.
That's
It's
like
harder.
Necky from Donkey Kong Country. No, Michael. Oh,
What my name is.
Michael.
I don't know, what is your
Cottrello.
name?
Michael Cottrello.
I think there was actually a crate in that area, but no gem for you.
No more gym.
As if there would be a gym.
Dude, you can't tell me this level isn't fun.
I like this one.
Yeah.
I like the fast ones.
The scale of it is just crazy to me. Like, I just love it. It just continues to go up, and it's like, man, how big is this castle? Cortex is a madman.
Or he's just got a lot of money.
I don't know. He's just... the evil scientists, is it usually that they have money?
Yes.
He's got to have money, or at least, like, you know.
How could he afford his experiments?
I don't know if
he's
he's got to have money. It is a fictional game, but...
He's got.
Well, I'm just saying, he's got to have venture capital to get this many henchmen. I mean, just to have a payroll like that, I mean, like, you know, I'm thinking about
What if they
laying
just
off one
are-
of you guys.
Maybe, what if they just believe in the cause, man?
Would you like them to do something like that? Okay, never mind. Because I know what I'm doing right now, and you guys don't like it.
I'm fine with it.
Pokemon. Okay. Listen, if they make, I told you. I
didn't know
told you.
I don't think he knew you were about to say something about Pokemon.
Go ahead.
No, man. And Pokemon, would you like it if they had like an evil scientist that was like that was an antagonist versus just like?
I mean, they sort of did. That's what was so cool about the first game, is that there's a lot of antagonists.
No, just one.
Ew.
Like Giovanni, we've seen the Giovanni like 1,000 times.
I
Like
think
what?
Pokemon could do literally anything except for what it's done every time, and I'd be pretty satisfied.
Do you notice that guy has like screws going through his head?
Yeah.
All right, Michael. Gamer time.
He about to gamer lose. He ain't getting no diamonds.
It's a gem.
Okay, either way, he ain't getting none of it.
I mean, is a diamond a gem?
I don't know.
I would think so.
Exactly.
In
I just
the
know
Adam
there's specifically
Sandler movie,
referred
Hidden Gems or whatever it's called.
uncut gems.
He said hidden gems.
All right, so get under there, jump. All right, there you go. There you go. Swag.
Oh, you're out of here, buddy.
I don't like this part. I don't like it.
You just have to jump a second later than you thought you were, like a millisecond.
But if he would have beat it, he would have loved it. Oh man, that was great. Game
You're like, man, you know, that's a really solid challenge.
Crash Bandicoot's a really awesome game, and it is.
Oh, you forgot to blow up one TNT.
You ever think of that?
There you go.
See? All I need to do is like have his foot off of the.
Oh, stop. That's how most of the jumps are in this game.
Sorry.
This reminds me of like the cave areas in Donkey Kong Country. Whoa, you're going the wrong way.
Is that the wrong way?
Yes, Michael, you just came from that way. Even I knew
I
that.
don't know, dude.
Yeah, you did.
I was stuck in that stage for so long doing the same jump.
I'm just mad you didn't 100% it, so you tried to go back and redo. Now you over there jumping on Haunch Crow.
Oh,
This is
man.
Necky, not Honchkrow. Not everything's a Pokemon reference.
Okay, listen, his name is Kevin.
I will say though that I'm wearing a button up today.
Wow, that was generous.
With short sleeves, and Matthew made some remark. Matthew made some remark about who the scientist. Yeah, Matthew. Get out here, Matthew.
That's funny, man.
Nearly perfect, but putting in
died.
the password.
It's Trevor's turn.
I don't care whose turn it is. Take the controller from me.
Oh, man, that's funny. Oh, Trevor, man. Trevor's got one of the best levels in the game. It's a good one.
Caffeine in my system.
Anyway, so I was
Look at
talking
this,
about
though.
getting a.
This is the only time they use this in this game. The Aku Aku mask illuminates.
They got these cool Pokemon shirts, and I want to get some. And they were
I'm
like,
trying to talk about the video game and
guys are
so
crazy.
Pokemon shirts.
And then
Those
I started
Pokemon
looking
shirts
at
are
the
cool.
Pokemon shirts. There was, let me see Onyx. Let me see
Oh yeah. No, Matthew was definitely like, grow up. Wait a minute.
Because I figured he was talking about some like T-Fury, like.
Yeah, I don't like overly, like, the type of merchandise that most people sell. It's like way on the nose. That's got like a big Groot that says "I'm Groot." I don't really like that stuff.
I was gonna say this level. You guys haven't played Medieval yet. You know, with Sir Daniel Fortescue.
I edited
this,
it.
Yeah,
Or
doesn't
captioned
this
it.
doesn't this look like the Hall of Heroes?
It sure does.
Oh man, did it too early.
No, Trevor, what do you? Oh my gosh,
Noise.
I love how
that's cool, dude.
Yeah, it's like this game's not that hyper precise. Just there's certain jumps that are.
I yelled that. Char! I have to show you guys something. We played Donkey Kong 64, but it's not up yet. But there was one time I was talking to Trevor in the Fungi Forest, and all of a sudden you just hear out of nowhere, "Ah!" And he's like, Trevor just starts dying laughing because he sneezed, and it was the funniest thing.
Yeah.
He's just, "Ah!"
Why? It wouldn't have been as much of a surprise if I said, Shrek! 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 I'm gonna get like reported by my neighbors because they're gonna be like, yo, we just hear just.
That donkey from Shrek is downstairs.
Is that Eddie Murphy himself?
Eddie Murphy is in my apartment downstairs and I can't get any sleep. Somebody tell him and his donkey behind to get out of my apartment complex.
Dude, nice job, Trevor. You skunked that level.
You know, hey, just 3 boxes. I ain't like Michael with no 50 boxes.
I got every box in the last level. What are
Blue
you
flower,
talking
red
Yeah,
about?
but
thorns.
you ain't
Blue
get no
flower,
gem.
red thorns.
How
Yeah,
you
because this game
How you from
has
Cashville, but you ain't got
inconsistent
no
expectations of me.
Ooh, the jaws of darkness. Was that an Aerodactyl?
Yeah, man.
Pokemon.
This is Aerodactyl. He's great, man. Listen, Pokemon is life. Michael, what's that website with them shirts? Go ahead, you got to tell me off camera because I want one now.
Original Stitch, I think.
Original Stitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some.
Dude, these levels are like
Get
super
Parasect,
cool.
maybe Shuckle.
Cause like, look at just all the like, you know, there's like things that were clearly built by like, you know, people or smart creatures or, you know, I love the idea of like there being some lore, you know.
N.Sane Trilogy or Tropical Freeze.
Tropical Freeze. Is that even a question?
Yeah. And I asked it and you answered
Stupid
it.
question. I'm just playing.
Yeah, no, it's
Nah,
Tropical Freeze. Tropical
is
Freeze is
like-
a nearly perfect game, and I wouldn't give that to like barely anything. Like my problems with Tropical Freeze is that the bosses take a little too long, and the bonus rooms aren't interesting. Outside of that,
It's so weird that you say
Literally
that about
flawless.
the bosses because I feel like people love the boss fights in those games.
yeah, I mean, I just disagree. I think they're a little long,
He said they're wrong.
a little long-winded in my opinion.
What's the?
But I don't know. I just generally, I mean, it might just be me. Like I generally,
I don't
not-
either. I'm not a big boss person like at all.
Yeah, I'm just not interested. Now, what I really liked is in Super Mario 3D Land and 3D World, the last Bowser boss is the type of platformer boss that I think
Have I,
makes sense.
I like bosses.
Oh my gosh. I started thinking about it. I was gonna
Oh,
say if I
also,
lost yet, but
Sonic has really good bosses.
Yeah, I like bosses. Like,
Cool thing.
say what you want about Galaxy. I like the bosses in Galaxy.
oh, I hate him in Galaxy.
they're okay.
King Caliente is awesome. Sorry, dude. I love that guy.
You know
Yeah,
what
I mean,
game
that one's
had?
cool.
You know what game had fun bosses actually? Donkey Kong Jungle Beat.
Yeah.
That one had some cool. You remember those warthogs? You would like hit the melon up in the air, and then you were able to like karate kick it back at the. Like it was really cool.
Yeah, no, the best bosses ever were that like that Donkey Kong game where you had to like the drums and you went against like Ninja Kongs.
The side-scrolling Sonic games actually have really good bosses. They have really good boss design where like the thing that gets me about platformer bosses is that you usually have to like wait and then like, you know, take your one opportunity to attack and then rinse and repeat 3 to 5 times and then you win.
The Tikis of the
I like the
Snowmans.
ones where you really like move around.
Snowmads, Trevor.
Where either you're moving around or
Did you just?
or it's like Sonic or Mega Man. Mega Man is bar none best bosses in platformers. But you know what's cool about those ones is you know there's some like give and take. You're in a fight. You're not just waiting.
I like Zelda bosses.
Why did that happen? That's the second time it did that.
Honestly, Zelda bosses are kind of the same
it's like
thing.
my
in-
foot keeps
in,
getting caught on the thing.
in a lot of games. You know, it's just like it's epic, but I'd never want to do that like a second time because like I just know
I
that like it feels epic, but all you're really doing is waiting, and then there's like some tell that the boss has, and it's like, all right, time to go walk up and press the B button, and it's just not dynamic.
Yeah, okay.
Now I'll tell you,
Play Majora's Mask.
Zelda bosses in the 2D, I beat it. I like the last boss in Majora's Mask, but
Why? I don't understand. Like, why my he
man.
keeps getting stuck? Like before I jump.
I think Majora's Mask bosses were like definitely different. Like the one, the Forest Temple one versus the one in the Snow Mountain, completely different.
I think figuring them out is fun, but once you've got them figured out, it's like.
But Majora's Mask is also different because you literally are transforming into like different like beasts and stuff. So I think the bosses had to be different. Like the boss battles had to be like, you know, to your point, you know, just very intuitive or very like innovative. But yeah, I don't know. I like bosses, but I'm a
I thought
weirdo.
you could in the second and third game you can walk on those platforms and not fall off. I was curious about that, but that's interesting to know.
Yeah.
Dude, look at this though. That's so.
Who built that
why I
floating
like-
platform?
Yeah,
I just always wondered. I mean, that's what I'm saying about Crash 4, man. That game is gorgeous, but I just look at this and I'm like, I really think, objectively speaking, this is a better looking game than Crash 4. Like, I think Crash 4 looks better in some ways, but I think. Oh,
I don't
goodness.
think you're wrong.
Yeah, I'm more Crash 4. I mean, like I said, the only thing I don't like about Crash 4 is the fact that they lost the identity of Crash. That's the only thing I disagree with. I think, all right, now.
Yeah,
Because I can...
But I'm saying this game
'Cause-
just looks like
Because some people can talk about animation, even though, of course, this is a terrible example because the example I'm about to use literally won the best animation Oscar. Spider-Verse, different animation, but I think that was Miles. That was a beautiful introduction and like authenticity to that character, right? So I think that there's a way to do some different off-the-wall animation and to be appreciated, so long as the story is there to back it up. And the characters are there to back it up, you know.
I think Crash 4 is a great looking game. I just think it doesn't look like Crash.
It's a great looking Fortnite game.
I mean, it's like, to me, I look at Crash Team Racing too, and I'm like, man, Crash Team Racing is such a gorgeous game. And I just think, I don't know, like if they made a Crash Team Racing that looked like Crash 4, I just would think it would look like, you know, I think cartoony art styles just don't lend themselves to detail as much, but this, to me, this game is, I'm always blown away by how good it looks, but it really pushed the hardware to its limits, you know, which is evident by the fact that you can only play this game at 30 frames unless you're playing on the PC.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because you know what's funny about Crash 4 runs at 60 frames on the PlayStation 4 Pro, but this doesn't.
Yeah,
Does it run at 60 at PS5?
PS4 Pro, yes. That's what we played it on for YouTube.
Oh,
Regular
you
PS4
said,
plays it at 30.
but not on PS5.
Not on PS. This doesn't play. I'm saying this doesn't play 60 on PS5.
Yeah, I mean, I guarantee you they're gonna patch it and re-release it at some point.
What's up, Michael? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hold X, Michael.
Yeah, I'm always a fan of the different art style. Like, I think the problem with, like, say, I know y'all tired of me talking about Pokemon, but the problem with, like, that new Pokemon game coming out is because they tried to do the same thing they did, like, 10 years ago. Instead of just doing something different. Like, try to make it different.
Dude, man, that was... The art style was decided on a spreadsheet in that game. I'm not even, like, being, like, you know...
What are you talking about?
The Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, like,
yeah, I mean,
they decided they looked at, like, look, we can make it look like Sword and Shield for this much money.
Oh, that's the end of the level. Oh,
we can do basically nothing.
Michael, you missed the jump.
Make it look like a mobile game, and we could do that for a lot cheaper, and it'll probably sell the same amount of copies. We'll take the cheap one.
Do you really think people do stuff like that? Like, listen, we know they'll buy it anyway because it's Pokemon.
Yes. Yes. Why do you think Square Enix pours like an obnoxious amount of money into Dragon Quest and Pokemon doesn't?
That's the thing
So
about
you're
it.
making a joke about the beginning of the level. You didn't even acknowledge it because you're too busy talking about Pokemon.
They saw it.
Which, yeah, I mean, look at the new Dragon Quest remake that they're doing, and see like how awesome that is. That's gonna look better than any Pokemon remake.
Yeah, it does look
like,
great.
Pokemon used to be the gold standard for a remake, and now it's just like, you know, just use some assets.
What was Dragon Quest initially on? Originally
NES.
NES. Okay. Well, if they have it on PlayStation, I'll get it there. I never feel right about playing third-party games on like an Xbox, even if I had an Xbox. It just always feels weird.
Dragon Quest has been on like everything. They don't really have like specific allegiance to any like system, but Nintendo and PlayStation mostly. But yeah, you'd like that game. It's like Final Fantasy plus Dragon Ball. Like,
yeah, the problem is
be all over it.
The problem is like my time. Like,
oh, I get it. Yeah, I mean,
you know, it's like
that's why I haven't played it. But
I have to really care about a game like this Final Fantasy game. I mean, come on, I will play that game as many times because I love it. I love the game. I love it. Like, I can't say it enough.
I love that Smacky doesn't it?
Yeah, no, it's great. I mean, that's kind of the stuff from Crash 4, like, that's absent to me. Just that, like, the goofiness of Crash. Like, I think he's goofy, but in like a cartoony.
Now, here's what I'll say about the
art
style.
Not in like a derpy like.
Here's what I'll say about that. Oh, that's the lives that I saw at the beginning. That's nifty. Here's what I'll say about Crash 4 in that.
Don't jump on
There
that.
is this trend, and we saw it in Knockout City. Like, everybody's just making their game look like Fortnite. And Sony's got Destruction All-Stars. Like, you could put Destruction All-Stars and
I I don't think
and
Crash
Knockout City
4
right next to each other. And
looks exactly like Fortnite.
no,
but
it's just like they're reaching for that sort of they're in that realm of just like super colorful, kid friendly, soft and round. You know, that's
well, and even look at like Cortex. Like Cortex was almost like completely redesigned, where they gave him like more of a normal face about it. But I'm like, that's the funny part about Cortex is that he looks so ridiculous. Like that's where I just think like they're kind of missing the spirit of Crash. You know, it feels a lot like you and I talked about. It feels exactly like Donkey Kong Country Returns and Tropical Freeze, where that like the games are still fun, just like the originals were, but there's just this art style that is not consistent with like what the games originally did. And I think for Crash it's more jarring because, like I said, Crash I think has just, you know, and Trevor's not really a Crash Bandicoot person, so he hasn't like endured all this, but like you and I know, Michael, like the mind over mutants of the world, the Crash Twinsanities, the, you know,
my favorite is when they gave him arm tattoos.
Yeah, or like when they give him different jeans or
ripped jeans,
different shoes.
Those,
and
you know, those like affliction jeans.
they stretch him out more, where he was like more elongated before. Like almost every game, they're like redesigning him and the other characters. I can't even count how many times they've redesigned Dingo Dial, and it's like, why? Like the original design worked so well. When you did this, there's a reason why everybody came back and they're like, I remember that game and how awesome it is. And I just feel like Crash 4, like I said, to me, that's a beautiful game, but it comes off like so, like I said, childish to me almost. You know, like it feels like, you know, more of a like kid-friendly platformer. And like I said, I think in the first or second episode of this, the irony is that it's by far the hardest Crash game too. But I just think, you know, because I remember I have a friend who he covers like PlayStation stuff on YouTube exclusively, and he's a big Crash Bandicoot fan. But I remember he saw like Crash 4 coming out, and he barely even like talked about it or seemed excited. He was super excited about this and the N.Sane Trilogy, though. I just feel like it, you know, it's kind of that like Donkey Kong like Jungle Beat effect, where it's like, what is this? Like it just doesn't look like DK, you know, even though it's the same character and it's a fun game, you know. And that's kind of what, especially Crash 4, this is, so I don't mean to go on a rant here, but this is the most annoying part to me, is they use cutscenes from the N.Sane Trilogy to show you what happened. I remember when they were advertising the game, they showed like the end of Crash Bandicoot Warped, and then obviously at the end of that game, they show, because Crash is going back in time, they show the beginning of this game. And I'm like, that just looks dumb, when then you look at those characters looking at it, and they all look completely different. You know, I think also another thing that makes the graphics evidently seem better for this game too is look at the opening cutscene for this game and then look at all the cutscenes in Crash 4, and it's like the Crash 4 cutscenes like just don't even look comparable to this game with its
Well, I would
cutscenes.
say that I don't think the Crash 4 cutscenes are pre-rendered like this one was.
I think this doesn't this one just use the in-game?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure it does. Go back and look at it.
It was originally pre-rendered in the PS1 version.
Yeah, but
is it not?
I'm pretty sure, like, I'd be willing to almost bet on it that I'm pretty sure this just uses the game to do the cutscenes. You'll see, especially in the second game, but oh, I think you would have had all the boxes if you broke those ones down there.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have.
You don't know that.
And I'll be fine not knowing.
But yeah, I just feel like there's never been any like brand consistency with Crash, and you know, it seems like they're probably gonna redesign Spyro if they do anything like that. Oh, we're fighting NITRUS BRIO now. But to me it's more so the question of why, you know, like why bring something back just to completely flip it on its head again? That's the part I don't get. It almost feels like a Sonic game in that way, where Sonic always like, hey, here's a really cool idea. All right, now it's gonna go away for,
Got him.
you know, now we're gonna do something completely different. And it's like, why even do that then?
What is this? See, he is too obsessed with these like potions.
He's a crazy. No, you gotta jump on them. Jump on the pointers.
Hey. Throw it. I dare you. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Give him that Yak special, Trevor.
If he got powers like that, why throw potions?
You don't get what?
I don't get all the decisions that they made. It's very.
Well, like I said, the biggest thing.
Maybe
to
their
me
worry
that-
was that people would see Insane Trilogy on the shelf and then see like another new Crash game that looks sort of similar. They'd be like, oh, I've already got the Crash.
To me, I think it's what you said, though. I think they're just trying to, and that's what they've always done, Activision. I feel like it's just, how do we make Crash more mainstream? Which is evident by even all the trailers they made for the game. It would always have like commercial music and, you know, like just typical American marketing. And I don't know. It's just,
As if
it's
anyone
just,
watches commercials anymore, am I right?
well, I just, to me, you know, it's just one of those things though that it's like you know, to me, because I feel like it was probably more work to go and create the game that they did versus just like taking a bunch of assets. It's even weird that they had Toys for Bob do it versus Vicarious Visions just doing it. All right, Trevor.
Hey man.
Hey, there's Aku. He ain't going Slaku.
I mean, but Crash 4 probably is like the best game in the series in terms of, like, it's not my favorite, but everything that it did was pretty wild, you know? Like, it's a super fun game.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Granted, it was like my first time playing a Crash game, so maybe my opinion is, you know,
Well, and they
not
said,
the greatest.
I'll tell you too, just speaking about the art style, the original reason they said for it is they wanted to...
Noise.
They took inspiration from the fact that it's based off Looney Tunes and wanted to go more in that direction. But I'm like, I don't know, this already kind of reminds me of... Trevor, really?
Yeah, Tana looks a little more like Fortnite than Looney Tunes.
Right, I'm like, what looks more like Looney Tunes, this or that game? I'm like, I don't know, this game to me looks more like, even looking at these characters now, this looks like something I could see in like Looney Tunes, you know? Versus like Crash 4 just being more like generic. But yeah, you brought up Tana. Tana's like one of those that I'm like, dude, her redesign is so ridiculous. Jump on the rock and then, yeah, so wait for him to come up.
Okay.
Just jump square in the middle. There you go.
Got
Back
him.
up. There you go. There's your next rock.
Come on. Crash.
Wait. There you go.
Okay. Suka.
Nice.
Get out of here. You're finished in this town. Finished. Is it Michael or is it Matthew? Michael's like, how dare you? I haven't gotten a gym yet.
Back to the lab again. Uh-oh.
Michael's staring at his phone. The disrespect.
What's disrespectful?
Yeah, he don't care about
I
you.
should stare at the phone with my
Dude, so you know what the goal is to get one of the secret gems is beat this level without losing once?
Oh my gosh.
Which is like insane. Oh my gosh,
that's
how
one
did
of
I
them-
mess up
and
on
that's-
that?
You know me, I refuse. I know I'm Mr. Final Fantasy guy. I do all this extra stuff to get the best weapons in the game, but I'm not about to do something insane, right?
You're playing the wrong game then.
Oh, yeah, N.Sane Trilogy. Got it.
You're.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame because I feel like the collectibles.
Do you see what happened there?
Yeah.
I got clipped by the door because it didn't open yet.
The collectibles are so fun in Crash. Like they make such fun jingles when you get them. When they had Crash Bandicoot action figures, you used to get a gem or a crystal with the action figure.
Oh, dude. You remember your Dingo Dial toy?
I remember my Dingo Dial toy.
Oh, so you have to be, like, careful here because, watch this. You see that?
Oh, sneaky.
Yeah, that's a little cheap.
Stinky.
Uh-oh. Crash. Nice. Nice.
I almost jumped off the ledge.
So that's Tana.
Yes. That's who we're trying to save. That's why the Fortnite-looking Tana makes no sense.
I like it. It's different.
I mean, that's
even just her character, like the way she talks, and guys, you know, I'm here to save you, and it's just not like, I don't know, it's just weird.
It's her in another universe. I like it.
Yeah, it's her in another, you know, very cliche, generic universe.
Not really.
I mean, as far as her, like, the generic part, as far as her, like, dialogue in that game, it's, like, very...
I'm just saying, they could totally put Tana in Fortnite. You know, she'd blend right in.
Come on.
A lot better than Rick and Mortis.
Well, that's different. Like...
Back up. Get up off me, bruh. Get up off me!
That's Michael every time he doesn't get a gym.
Better believe it, my boy.
How do you get that? How? Did you die?
You did.
Gosh. How did my shoes come through that? Dude, the losing animations for Crash get so much funnier as the games go on. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh.
Nice. Way to go. Way to go, Matt. Ah, this really bites. Stinky the main armor. That's what it looks like. Like it's Stinky, you know.
You know, now it's kind of coming back to me. Stinky.
Yeah.
I just remember Stoop Kid being afraid to leave his stoop.
That was epic.
Oh my gosh, that's so cheap.
That's what I love about the show. Say what you want, no matter how bad the character may seem. Every character had some good in them. You know, Stoop Kid was just literally this kid afraid to leave his stoop. Yeah, man. He was a good person. He just was afraid, and he took out his anger on everybody else on the block. Hey, you get away from me if you know what's good to you. You know, and Arnold.
You know the thing that stuck with me forever about that show?
What?
I saw your face, and wow!
Oh, that's funny. And he was Milli Vanilli the whole time.
Oh my goodness.
Like, how do I remember that? I thought you were good at this game, Matthew.
How am I supposed to do a blind jump? That's the one jump in this game that's like, what in the world, dude? Because you can't see it. You have to open the door and hope that you timed it right.
Gotta believe in the heart of the cards, man. Now, if you had the 5 pieces of Exodia, you'd make it.
Exodia! Oh, obliterate!
Ah! What's the sound Kaiba made? Ah! Unlock your mind!
Oh, I could have gone there. See how it's even the electric thing, too. Oh my goodness. Dude, I don't understand, like, how you're supposed to...
Wumpa, 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 wumpa. I don't know why I said it like the Hubba Bubba commercials.
Stayed longer that time.
Hubba Bubba. Hey, oh, just 5 boxes, that's it? 2 boxes? Wow, way to go, Matt. Way to go.
Good job, man.
Thought you well.
It's just Cortex now, so...
It's all you, man. It's all you.
go when you have all the gems. It's cool that they make you like jump.
That's such a fun piece of that whole thing. It'd be fun for 100% this game, but I'm never in my life gonna do it. Maybe when I retire. But then I'll be too old to be good at this game.
Dr. Neo Cortez. Oh, Cortex.
Gosh. It's like the whole tiki teensy thing in Rayman.
Please, he copied off of Legend of Zelda. Ocarina of Time. Ooh, you better get it. Oh, I'm even digging the details of like the fabric in front of him and stuff. What's he on, a balloon?
Yeah, a hot air balloon.
It's like a Little Big Planet.
Yeah, like Sackboy, a big adventure. Would you want them to make a Sackboy too?
Yeah. I just want more Sackboy games. PlayStation needs stuff like that too, because all I've got is like miserable, brooding, third-person cinematic games where life is really sad. All I do is fight.
They got good stuff.
Angry man. No, I mean, I'm just saying, like, the mood of those games is always, like, the same. It's just, like, post-apocalyptic world.
Oh, that's an easy one at the end. First try.
It looks like it's supposed to be a cheap shot, right?
Yeah.
Comes a little faster.
Wow, way to go. You made
Boy
that
did
look.
not have the sauce.
Made it look like it was nothing.
This is a funny look on his face. You're
vicarious.
loading the WUMPA Islands.
Anyway, Ratchet and Clank is a different game than this. We're gonna be back with Crash Bandicoot 2 sometime soon.
Did you really think we were playing Ratchet for a second?
No, it's just my brain is mush from that Stormy Ascent.
Anyway,
I've turned it. I've turned into one of those old men that's swiping from the castle dungeon.
I was gonna say, you know, if you like this stuff, make sure you check out our. Again, I mentioned it before. Our playthrough of Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. Why is that funny?
Well, it's funny because we've been talking about like not liking the art style, but it's a funny.
I mean, I still love the game.
Yeah,
we had
had fun with it.
I think that was one of the most fun playthroughs we've done together, where we were just cracking up from start to finish. So, you know, it's got all the goodness: Matthew's gamer skills, Trevor's stubbornness, Michael's humor.
Yeah. And in the meantime, if you need something to, you know, grab your attention while you watch it, hey, Cottrello shops. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Merchandise? You don't want something? Come on, you don't want a shirt?
You want a shirt? You want a shirt?
If you don't want a shirt, you don't want the yerp. It's okay, man. It's all right.
I'm kidding. But yeah, Crash Bandicoot 2 will be back with that at some point. That's my favorite one, so it'll be a good time. All right.
Goodbye.
Stop watching now. That's enough outro.